imagination evolved into an insatiable curiosity for things I had read about but hadn't seen, as well as a desire to learn from people who live vastly different lives than I. At 17, I moved to New York to attend NYU, but mostly to move to New York at 17. And whether I was ready, I had plopped myself in the epicenter of discomfort and the unknown. I studied English literature and French language, so I was reading and writing, reporting voraciously. I spent a semester in Prague where I studied Czech and travel writing. And after I graduated, I moved to Buenos Aires, Argentina, where I spent 2 years writing for a travel magazine. During those experiences abroad, I strove to connect and find common ground with different groups of people. Looking back, those bonds are what I remember most about my travels. So fast forward a couple of years, today, back here in New York, I work for a home decor company called Remodo. We design and curate boxed rooms, which contain the essentials you need to make decorating your room effortless and fun, all delivered directly to your doorstep. And my role at Remodo is to oversee marketing, PR, and most importantly, to help shape and message the brand's identity. The key to this role, which happens to be my perpetual inspiration, is to celebrate the value and spirit of effective communication. And by virtue of being here at a Wow Talks event in front of the WeWork community, I know I'm not alone in this feeling. Learning from others, cultivating my skill as a communicator, digging deep into my sense of empathy, and challenging how I normally think, those are my main motivators. The video? So at Remodo, our mission is to simplify the decorating process and to provide our customers with a beautiful, comfortable place to call home. That way they can focus on what really matters, their family, their friends, their passions, their personal growth. The fact that I love to travel so much and actually haven't called one place home for very long is ironically yet precisely what led me to Remodo. Having lived out of a suitcase, I've come to realize you really only need a few meaningful possessions. My journeys have contributed to the mentality behind boxed rooms, even inspiring our tagline to live outside the box. There's a deep psychology and thought infused in every item we choose for our boxed rooms, items which come from all around the world, and as a result, the result is a valuable personal space in which you can rest, recharge, and recenter, even if only for a short period of time. So I was the first person hired by the co-founders of Remodo, and I think that gives me a slightly different, fresh perspective for tonight. I took a different kind of risk joining the company as the first employee, and I made the deliberate choice to join Remodo because I have such unrelenting faith in the brand, boxed rooms, and most importantly, the women who founded the company, Whitney and Amanda Fox. Amanda and Whitney are smart, creative, passionate, supportive, and working beside them provides a constant flow of inspiration. We invent words, we make up victory dances, and we finish each other's sentences and emails all the time. Together, we have created a world all into our own, the energy of which permeates the brand of Remodo on a daily basis. Since we are such a small company, we are hustling and we are scrappy, but unlike we were told when we were younger, hard work and long hours don't simply directly correlate with success. There are so many other contributing factors, some of which we have no control. And as such a new, impressionable company, we feel the impacts of our successes and our failures 1,000-fold. I often think of a little kid learning to walk. She takes a couple of steps, wobbles, then falls to the ground. It's not a big deal. But as an adult, taking a couple of steps, stumbling and face planting on the filthy New York sidewalk, the fall is a lot farther from up here. As a company, when we occasionally trip and fall, the impact can feel devastating. But with it comes a wave of relief and a sense of inner security that we're still standing. As Val mentioned, he asked all of us to describe what our Mount Everest is, what our overarching dream may be. I spent several hours working on the first 4 prompts, then revisited them, edited them, and rewrote them, all to avoid facing this one. Going back to my childhood instincts of devising stories and composing voices, it's clear that I have a natural gift for language as expression. What's more, when writing and communicating using words, I feel a blind sense of purpose. At the moment, though, sometimes I feel that's all I have. I don't know if my prowess with a pen will help me to continue weaving the stories of brands, or if it will lead me to starting my own company, or maybe I'll write a book. I'm not sure. And sometimes I feel as if I won't even realize I'm on the mountain because I'll be nose deep in how-to books on mountaineering and giving directions in different languages. Especially in a world so focused on technology and visual communication, I've never felt so strongly about the value of words, the OG form of expression. I'm not sure what awaits at the top of my mountain, but I am sure that every step thus far, be it learning a new language, visiting a foreign country, or forging a creative brand partnership, has intentionally or otherwise shaped my path in a promising upward direction. So as I close my talk, I'd like to open a question to all of you. And that is, what is one form of communication that you are passionate about and wish to develop further? It can be writing, it can be speaking, it can be making music or painting. You could be totally intimidated by it, or it could be something you're great at and want to get better at. Regardless of the situation, what is one form of self-expression that you love and want to push yourself to improve?